I'm going to come into a butterfly for the hips. So some people like to have their feet right in here and get a really deep stretch of the hips. If that's too much, then just walk your feet away. Sit up nice and tall out of the lower back, open the knees, and then just walk yourself forward. Take the length of the spine with you. You can come down to wherever feels comfortable. If you're just sitting here with a nice straight spine and you're getting a nice stretch through the inner thigh and hips here, that's fine. But you just go to what feels good again and always. And from here, you can hold for a few breaths, and then you can just relax and round the spine. Put your head to your feet. It's a slightly different stretch. You can hold the ankles and press the knees, the elbows into the knees if you want a little bit deeper through the hips, but just be gentle. So after a few breaths here, you can cross legs and we'll start getting into the hips. So I like this one. This is one of my favorites. So you're going to bring this right leg on top. We're going to flex the toes. So the legs are just out from where we usually have them crossed. Now, if your foot doesn't go on top, we're just going to pop it in front. Okay, it doesn't matter. We're going to lift the spine up out of the pelvis. We're going to walk it forward. So walk to wherever you feel comfortable. Just going to close down the eyes and take a few breaths here. So say 5. When you've taken your 5 breaths, we're going to walk the hands over this top foot. We're going to anchor this hip. We're going to reach this arm away. So we're stretching through the side and back of the hip. Okay. So you can pop your head down if you need to. You can just be here. Just find where you can breathe through that stretch nicely. And take your time to come back to center. And then walk it up. Swap over the legs. So on top, flex the toes, or in front. Whatever works for you. Lift the spine out of the pelvis. Walk it forward. And we're going to sink on down. Keep that length through the spine. If you notice that it drops out, just bring it back up and find that length. And you're really getting that stretch through this glute and hip. When you've taken your 5 breaths, you can walk your hands over this top foot, anchor this hip, reach this arm away, really stretch. Breathe. Exhale, soften. Inhale, breathe into those muscles. Exhale, soften. You've taken your 5 breaths, just walk it back to center, and then walk it back up.